every one of us is looking for a deeper meaning of our lives, of ourselves. Would you like to know what is within you, what is outside of you? Would you like to explore yourself on a deeper level? Realize the magical and powerful being that you are? If the answer is yes, then you are in the right place. I'm going to be discussing about 4 books that will change your life if you read them, and of course if you apply them, because it is not only about reading, it's actually exploring yourself from within and also from without. So let's kick in. So the first book that I would truly recommend if you want to explore your inner dimensions is called Seth Speaks, The Eternal Validity of the Soul. What a beautiful, beautiful name. When I was 23, this was actually the second book that Seth dictated that I've read. The first one was Magical Approach, and it's a tiny book. It's one of my favorite books. It's really, really close to my heart. But when I read it, I didn't really understand it. I didn't understand, and I say, oh, Seth isn't really for me. But then I was made redundant, and at that time I've ordered 3 Seth books, and one of them was Seth Speaks. And as I was made redundant, I didn't really want to spend more money on searching for the deeper meaning of my life. So I said to myself, okay, let's just pick this book and see what it is all about. I can tell you that when I started to read it, the inside of me, the inner of me opened, and the feelings, the energies that I experienced by reading this book, spectacular. And basically I know it's direct knowledge, it's a direct comprehension, that it's basically knowing without how you know that this is my truth. And 1,000 people, 1,000 truth, but if you want to go deeper or higher, it is definitely a little build that I would truly recommend. It's divided into 2 parts. First part, Seth describes his own living environment, and then the second part deals with the multi-dimensional beings that we are, the fact that all our reincarnational selves are not behind us but are within us, and we have access to all those beautiful experiences, maybe challenging, maybe beautiful, but they are us. And there were moments in my life where I have met my reincarnational selves, but I leave that to another video. He also discusses the death experience, how consciousness, how our minds create matter, how the outer is reflection of the inner. So yeah, definitely this is my first recommendation. And I think so this was the first book that was published, and it is recommended to read them one by one, because as your knowledge grows, your experience grows, and you can apply what you've studied outside. You can examine yourself from the knowledge that you gain from them. So this is the first one. The second one, if you can see, is my favorite that I've been reading throughout the years, and it's called The Nature of Personal Reality. And it is the way it starts. Listen, the living picture of the world grows from within the mind. What a master writer can construct a sentence like this. And just saying it makes me goosebumps and makes me feel so nice that the power of our lives lies within our mind and our hearts, our feelings, intuition, intellect. And here, basically, it drills down into the beliefs that you hold about yourself, how those beliefs are reflected outside in your own experience, how for example, your denied power, how you meet your own denied power. For example, when you don't feel good about yourself, you project it into other person, other situation. It explains the point of power is in the present moment, how to learn to direct your thoughts, how to change your beliefs. So it's not just my reality or it is my creation. They must be things that you really enjoy, that you love about your life. But they might be, and this needs to be celebrated. This needs to be acknowledged and feel the success within yourself that you were able to create such a wonderful life in those areas. But there may be some areas that are more challenging, and the same things applies in your successful endeavors and in your not so successful endeavors. Well, ours, because I like to refer to us, ours, because I am the same as you are. And basically, it is an amazing practical book full of techniques that will enrich you, and you can, and it's also about dreams. And the first one, Seth Speaks, is also about dreams and the strong connection between us and our inner realities. Basically, when we go to sleep. Yeah, so this one is this one, yeah. And then, if you prefer, Jane Roberts published also a book called Oversoul 7, which is also such a sweetheart. So let me tell you one thing from this book. Here, actually, I can tell you from page 417. So if you want to have like a quick summary of what Seth is all about, from 417 until 424, so that's what 7 pages, you can actually learn a lot. And the first chapter is called The Charmed Life, and it says, each life is charmed, yours and everyone else's, 7 said, and you must never forget it. Because the moment you are born, you are charmed. Because life itself is a charm. Isn't it beautiful? It is yeah, definitely. If you fancy to learn about those concepts within a novel, go for this one. Go for this one, for sure. And it's 3 books in one. And let me tell you another poem that I like to refer. Often I think about the poem. It goes like this. My mind is like a frog on a lily pad, knowing alone but never lonely. My mind is green and glowing, leaping without sleeping from lily pad, thought to thought. My mind sits smiling on the pond of my being, in the morning and in the evening, always knowing the time, yet not needing the clock. Yay! So this is from Oversoul 7, and it's true treasure. Definitely give it a try. Read all 3. And I want to say, this is the one that I am reading currently during weekend. After I go and feed my animals in my morning walks, I go to have a coffee and I read this little book. And I have to say that for the past couple of months, I've been going through a part of my life that's been a little bit challenging. And every time, I'm sorry, I cannot talk about it, but every time I read this book, it's like it is written there what I need to hear, what is actually happening to me, helpful tips of how to, let's say, direct my action, direct my thoughts, my feelings. And you basically realize that it is so true how the outer is reflection of the inner. It is you. Our outside is us. Our bodies are us, is our representation of who we are, of who we believe that we are. And it is such a beautiful thing. So let me read something for you. You have forgotten how to play. You have forgotten how to be spontaneous. You have become lost in intellectual maze. Pretend with all your might that you are excellent at whatever endeavor you do. For me, it is YouTube or my work. That you will be the best that you can be, and it will be fun. I shall be free in whatever I do, and I should be spontaneous of the inner beings that we are. Yeah, so these are little tips on how to find the secret towards us, and how to gain back our own power, and how to learn the true beings that we are. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe. I see you at my next video. Happy dreaming, conscious dreamers. I love you loads.